Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today we're diving headfirst into a fascinating piece. Is the world becoming uninsurable? It's not just about insurance premiums, folks. It's about a much larger, systemic issue.
Sounds intense. So is the world actually going uninsurable? Is this some kind of apocalyptic prediction? I'm on the edge of my seat.
Not exactly apocalyptic, but definitely concerning. The author, writing from the perspective of a homeowner who can't get hurricane insurance, points out a growing trend. Increasingly frequent and severe extreme weather events are making many areas too risky to insure. Think California wildfires, for instance. The costs are skyrocketing, far outpacing inflation.
I see. So insurance companies are basically saying, nope, not worth the risk? That's a pretty big deal.
Exactly. And it's not just about individual homeowners. The article highlights how this is impacting reinsurance companies, the companies that insure the insurers. If they pull out, the whole system could crumble. It's like a house of cards, One little push.
So what are the proposed solutions? More government regulation?
That's part of the discussion. But the author argues that's a band-aid solution. Governments forcing insurers to cover high-risk areas just shifts the burden, ultimately to taxpayers. And it doesn't address the root problem, the increasing frequency and severity of these events. Plus, states are already finding that being the insurer of last resort is a financial black hole.
Right, it's like trying to plug a leak with a thimble. But what about technological solutions? Can't we just, build better infrastructure? Use AI to predict these events better?
The author makes a great point here. Technology can't solve everything. Yes, we can build better houses, use AI for prediction. But what happens when a 100-year flood becomes a yearly event? Or when a wildfire season lasts 6 months? There are limits, even to our technological prowess. It's a bit humbling, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So what's the takeaway here? Are we all doomed?
Not doomed, but we need to face some hard truths. The article suggests we're in a new era of higher risks, and clinging to the status quo, expecting things to stay the same, is unsustainable. We need to adapt, to accept limits, and to make some tough choices. It's about resilience, not just technology or politics.
So it's about acknowledging the limits of our current systems, both financial and environmental, and preparing for a future where things might not be as easy?
Precisely. The author draws parallels to historical events. The crisis of the early 1600s, the 3rd century crisis of the Roman Empire, showing how climate change and other factors have historically led to societal upheaval. We're facing a similar situation, but on a global scale. It's a wake-up call, really.
Wow. That's a lot to unpack. Thanks for breaking it down for us. This is definitely something we need to be thinking about.
Absolutely. And remember, folks, even in a world of rising risks, there's always time for coconut shortbread cookies. Thanks for tuning in to Tech Bytes and News. Have a great day, and stay informed.
Bye-bye.